We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs in Fairfield tonight, joined now by Bulldog girls head coach Joe Vandenberg, whose team fought hard but came up short against the Trojans tonight, 63-24. Coach, obviously it was a matchup of your team with a lot of inexperience against a very experienced Fairfield team, and a team that was going to press you, all night long, or at least until the score got out of hand. And I know it was tough going to begin with, but then when Olivia goes down with the ankle injury, that just had to make it that much harder.
Yeah, I mean, when you're as inexperienced as we are, and then you take an experienced starter out of the game like that, now you're down to pretty much just Addie, who has had high minutes. Kennedy's had some here and there, and then it's pretty much from that point on down the freshmen. And when you put them on a court with 6 to 8 seniors like Fairfield has, it's tough. They're going to pressure you. Thought there was times we did a good job breaking the pressure and getting looks, but we didn't take advantage of them. We didn't attack, and we didn't get foul calls. I don't think we were aggressive enough the first half. I guess they only had 2 fouls or something like that at halftime. So.
I will say that I thought when Fairfield wasn't getting the steals and the easier chances, that when you were in the half-court defense, I thought you defended pretty well tonight. I know there were some times when Delaney Breen got open, but that's what she does. But when you guys were there and in the right places, they were missing a lot of shots. They were getting a lot of rebounds, but you forced a lot of misses.
Our half-court defense has been statistically pretty good, but you can't rely on that. That's more than the game than just half-court defense, right? And part of that problem is turnovers that lead to easy buckets, or at least lead to us not getting our defense set. And that's where we struggle right now. Is we're turning the ball over too much, and we're giving up too many easy shots inside.
So last question, you've got Des Moines East at home on Friday to start conference play, and after 2 really good opponents the last 2 times out in Southeast Polk and Fairfield, you're playing a program that has had its struggles as well, and on paper it looks to be a game you can be competitive in. So what do you tell the girls over the next few days as they're trying to shake off the bumps and bruises of these last 2 and getting ready for conference play?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's easy in varsity basketball, especially in Class 5A. You got to earn everything you get. And so, we really got to be locked in and focused, and we got to clean up our game. We got to take advantage of opportunities that we're given from East, but we can't give them opportunities like we've given other teams so far this year.
Hey, real quick, we talked about Corum and the ankle injury. Also, Riley Heinbaugh hit the deck late in the game. How are they after the game? How are they doing?
I think they're fine. Liv sprained her ankle pretty bad, but we'll get her in and get her back for Friday hopefully. And I think Riley's fine. Just kind of shooken up, but I think we're full go for Friday.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time. We'll see you at home on Friday.
Yes, thank you, Jason. Appreciate it.
All right. Still about 2 minutes to go until they start introducing starting lineups here for our boys game, and we need to get to our boys preview here because it's a season opener for the Ottumwa High boys. 16-6 last year, 29-16 the last 2 years under head coach Neil Hartz, and it's been a real renaissance for Ottumwa boys basketball. They hadn't won more than 10 games in a year since 2009, but 13 wins 2 years ago and again 16 last year, and 2 playoff victories, the first time they've done that in over a decade. The obvious question now is, how does Ottumwa High replace 1,000-point scorer Trey Swartz? But it's not just Trey. 5 of the top 6 scorers all graduated. Gatlin Meninga, Matt Gravy, Joe Hammer, the point guard, Kai Glosser, all big contributors last year. And this year we'll start with Griner. He thrived as a number 2 scoring option last year. Armani Robinson will have big shoes to fill to replace Hammer at point guard. And Mason Young could be a big factor for Ottumwa this year. He was supposed to play a bigger role last year, but his season ended after just 8 games due to injury. One more note, Cale Leonard in the starting lineup tonight. He brings a championship pedigree because Cale Leonard this fall, just a few weeks ago, was the Class 4A boys state golf champion. So We've got a golf champion here. We've got a couple of guys, Griner and Tanner Shark, to name at least two right off the top of my head, who are on the baseball team that went to state last summer. So there's some guys on this team that know how to win, and this basketball team has known how to win the last couple of years. Neil Hart's off to a great start in his head coaching career, 29-16 again his first 2 years, looking for his 30th career win tonight. Fairfield, on the other hand, they're coached by Mick Flattery. He's in his 24th season as the boys' coach. They're not all consecutive. He went 19 years from 89 to 2008, took 3 years off from coaching. Then he took over the Fairfield girls team from 2011 to 2017. Then he switched back to the boys, and he's coached them ever since. He had one of the best teams in all of 3A in 2019. The problem was they had to play that state championship Oskaloosa team in the sub-state final. Otherwise, Fairfield would have gone to state, I'm sure. That was a really good team. But that team was hit hard by graduation. They've been rebuilding the last 2 years. But their top 3 scorers last year were sophomores. They're all back as juniors, and only one of their top 9 scorers graduated from last year when they went 6-13. The last time these two teams met was 2 years ago. Ottumwa won a fairly low-scoring game, 48-41. And a few bit players in that game will be starters tonight. Adam Griner for Ottumwa, Max Wheaton, and J.J. Lane for Fairfield. Speaking of which, let's get to those starting lineups for your Ottumwa Bulldogs. In the backcourt, 5'11" senior Armani Robinson, averaged about 2.5 points last year. 6'1" senior Kale Leonard, who had some important minutes last year but didn't do much scoring. Then you've got Adam Griner, 6'3" senior, 12.8 points, 6.4 rebounds last year. Mason Young, 6'5" senior, 2.3 points, 2.6 rebounds. And a newcomer, junior Alan Cook, 6'6" junior Alan Cook is the center for Ottumwa tonight. And we'll learn a lot about him in his first Ottumwa start. They've turned out the lights again for the introduction of the Fairfield lineups, but I've got a flashlight on my phone so I can read the starting lineup here for the Trojans. In the backcourt, 5'9" junior J.J. Lane. Fairfield's 1-1, by the way. They played 2 games. Lane averaging 13 a game through the first 2. Second starter, 6' senior Evan Haynes, 4.5 points per game through the first 2. Then you've got the big man, 6'4" junior Max Wheaton, their leading scorer at 16 points a game. The fourth starter, Tate Allen, a 5'10" junior, 10 points a game through the first 2. And the fifth starter, 6'2" junior Ryan Higgins, 3 points and 5.5 rebounds per game. Fairfield, they began the year by beating Oskaloosa, but then they started their conference play on the wrong note by dropping a 5-point decision to Washington last week. And again, Ottumwa finally playing its first game. The Bulldogs been chomping at the bit. In fact, I went back through all the years of the Quick Stats / Varsity Bound era where they've been keeping records. Ottumwa has never had its first game as late as December 6th. The latest I could find over the last 14, 15 years was December 3rd. Ottumwa wearing, I guess you'd call them gunmetal gray jerseys. You got a white and gray checkerboard pattern down the sides, white lettering and numbers trimmed in white. Fairfield in the home whites, orange lettering, black numbers trimmed in orange, black trim on the collar and on the sides, orange trim on the shorts. 6'6" Alan Cook will jump it up against 6'4" Max Wheaton. Max Wheaton and Tate Allen bedeviled Ottumwa in football this year. Fairfield controls the tip. They move right to left in the opening half. Wheaton on the left wing. And a steal quickly. Adam Griner stepping in front of the pass, takes it down, lays it in, and that's how you start a season. Adam Griner with a steal and bucket, 2-0 Bulldogs. Back the other way come the Trojans. On the right side, faking the three is J.J. Lane. Swing it over to that's Tate Allen. Lobs it underneath. He wanted to find Evan Haynes, and he threw it out of bounds. There is an Ottumwa student section here in Fairfield tonight, and they are loud. Fairfield will press. Mick Flattery's known for pressure defense. Griner in the midcourt. Throws it back to Armani Robinson, and Robinson called for a double dribble. I don't get that call. The pass deflected off him. It bounced. He caught it, and then he started his dribble. That's not a double dribble. That ref a little quick on the whistle there. 2-0 Ottumwa. J.J. Lane into the front court, guarded by Robinson. Left side it goes to Haynes. Haynes looking underneath, knocked away, run down in the corner by Higgins. Higgins now a baseline drive, lay it up, blocked from behind by the big man Cook, and he's got the rebound. Up ahead to Leonard. He finds Robinson left wing. Back to Kale Leonard. To the baseline, Young out to Robinson for three. Off the rim, no good. Young tips the rebound, but it is controlled by Wheaton. Max Wheaton into the front court. Down the lane, poked out of his hands. Loose ball. Leonard dives on the floor for it. Tied up with Tate Allen. We get a held ball. Allen kept going after it after the whistle blew, and the ref's got to pull him away. Alternate possession favors Ottumwa. 6:55 to go first quarter. Fairfield will set up some pressure here. Inbound comes to Griner, gives it right back to Robinson. Fairfield looking to trap here. Kind of a 1-3-1, and the pass is kicked by Wheaton. So Ottumwa will inbound again from the sideline down below us. We're on the opposite side from the bench, as you can see perhaps tonight. Inbound to Mason Young, back to Robinson, across the timeline and knocked out of bounds, nearly stolen by Higgins. And Griner looks at Robinson and says, you got to make a smarter pass. Now Ottumwa can set up. Fairfield backs into a 2-3 zone. Robinson between the circles, left side for Leonard. To the corner, and Cook will try a three. Off the rim, no. Weak side rebound to Tate Allen. Allen in the front court. Leonard picks him up on the left wing. Crosses over, gets it up top for Lane. He'll try a quick three. Back iron, no. Long rebound, though, out to Higgins. Under pressure from Cook. Throws it back to Allen. Up top to Wheaton. Wheaton around to pick. Nearly traveled. Bulldogs wanted to travel. Wheaton gets it back from Haynes. Now has it up top again, guarded by Mason Young. Wheaton backs away, calls for a pick from Allen, goes around it right side. Throw it back up top to Allen. A three with a hand in his face, left it short. Rebound deflects out of bounds, last touched by Fairfield. 6:02 opening quarter, Bulldogs still up 2-0. Our first quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Robinson inbound. Fairfield doesn't contest the pass, but they're looking for a trap in the backcourt. Ball goes right side to Cook, across the timeline to Griner. He dribbles to the wing to break the press. Back up top, Robinson. Only bucket in this game was a steal and layup by Griner. Cook, lob it left wing for Leonard. Down to the baseline, Young. Feeds it to Cook in the lane, knocked out of his hands, and Fairfield with the steal. Wheaton back the other way, right side into the front court. Hesitation dribble on the wing, backs down, pushed off on Young, no call. Shot no good, rebound controlled by Griner. Boy, they let Wheaton get away with a forearm shiver there to Mason Young. Now Robinson in the lane, floater off the glass and good. Armani Robinson coast to coast, 4-0 Bulldogs. J.J. Lane will bring it back across the timeline, a 5'9" junior. Throws it left side for Tate Allen. Allen listed at 5'10", he looks taller to me. Drives to the elbow, kicks it up top to Wheaton. He'll try a three, back iron, no. Griner fights for the rebound, loses it, but then Fairfield loses it out of bounds as Haynes wasn't able to hang on to it. Timeout Fairfield, Ottumwa up 4-0, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa inbounding after the Fairfield timeout. Bulldogs leading 4-0, 5 minutes to go opening quarter. Armani Robinson between the circles, left side to Leonard. Cale Leonard, up top Adam Griner. Griner driving, spinning in the lane, right-hander, rolls off the rim, no good, rebound to Wheaton. Long pass up ahead to Lane in the front court. J.J. Lane driving baseline, cut off nicely by Robinson. Go to Higgins on the free throw line, now they swing it right wing to Allen. Allen looking underneath, not there, up top to Lane, shot fake. Pull up three, top of the key, banked it in. Fairfield's first bucket is a banked in three, and Ottumwa's lead cut to 1. Griner, middle of the court, crosses the timeline. Gives it to Robinson. Ottumwa setting up here. Fairfield's gone man to man. Left side, the ball goes to Griner. He got around his man, spins in the lane. Boy, hit from behind. Everybody thought it was a foul except the referee in the Fairfield student section. Blocked out of bounds. It stays with OHS. 2 subs here for Fairfield. Joey Valdez, a 5'9" senior, checks in, as does, let me check the number. Hunter Shakini, a 6'1" junior, is in. Robinson, left corner. Up high to Adam Greiner. Greiner dribbles back, gives it to Robinson, checks the bench for a new play call. Fairfield back in the zone. Back to Robinson. Back to Greiner, left wing. He'll try a three, too strong. Rebound, Leonard fights for it, but Valdez has it. And now Fairfield back the other way looking to take the lead. Right side is Wheaton. Wheaton, a baseline drive. Young cuts him off. Oh, they're going to get a ticky-tack foul here on Wheaton. Or pardon, not on Wheaton, on Mason Young. His first of the game on either team. So Wheaton can drive in and push off Young with his forearm, no call, but a little touch from Young and they call it. It's interesting. A lob is stolen by Greiner at midcourt. He's one-on-one with Valdez, who pokes it out of his hands out of bounds. Greiner thinks he got fouled. Well, we are dealing with Southeast Conference officials tonight. That's always an adventure. Ottumwa inbounding from the baseline, still leading 4-3, 3:43 opening quarter. Robinson, lob up top for Leonard against the 2-3 zone. Right side, Young wasn't ready, but he caught it. Skip it back up top to Greiner, hands it behind him to Robinson. Right wing to Leonard. Kale gets it back up top to Robinson. Left side to Cook. High post for Greiner. Tough catch, knocked out of his hands, got it back. Boy, they're reaching in all over him. No call, knocked away. Wheaton back the other way. Dribbles right. Greiner took it back from him. And then a travel is called on Greiner. Who do they call it? They called it on Fairfield. Greiner already had the ball and the whistle blew, and the travel was on Fairfield, and everybody was a little confused for a second. The players went down to the other ends, except for the one Fairfield player who was trying to take the inbounds pass. Up top is Robinson. High post for Leonard. Give and go to Robinson. Drives baseline jump pass. Threw it up top to Greiner. Left side for Cook. Into the corner for Young. Young dribbles around his man and got hooked. That'll be a foul on Fairfield. 3 minutes to go opening quarter. Hunter Shakini called for the first Trojan foul. 3 subs coming in for Fairfield here. Miles McEntee is in. Ryan Higgins is back in. Evan Haynes is back in. Lob up top for Mason Young. Right side it goes to Alan Cook. Cook goes left wing to Greiner. Fairfield still in that zone. Up top to Leonard. Kale Leonard, right side to Cook. Down to the corner, Robinson. Ottumwa being forced out on the perimeter by this zone. Pass deflected, kick ball. And Ottumwa keeps it 2:41 on the clock. 4-3. Ottumwa got their first 4 points quickly. They've been in a scoring drought for about 4 minutes. Fairfield has 1 bucket all game. Sub coming here for Ottumwa, first one of the season. Rashad Pope, a 5'11" sophomore, checks in. Inbounds to Leonard. Back to Robinson. Armani Robinson taking over the point guard spot for the graduated Joe Hammer. Left wing, the pass goes to Pope. Up top to Leonard. Right side to Greiner. Greiner trying to drive in, all the way in, lay it up, no. Rebound deflected and controlled by Fairfield, but they were out of bounds. And the ball was controlled by Joey Valdez, but the ball also hit the head of Higgins, and he was standing out of bounds when it hit him. Greiner thought he got fouled again. I thought he got fouled. Well, they're not calling anything with Adam early on. Inbound to Young, swing it up top to Leonard. Over to Pope, right side to Robinson. Down to the baseline for Greiner, double team. Got it back out to Robinson, and Valdez a step late fouling. His first, team foul number 2.
Second team foul, Tate Allen. Returning for the Trojans.
Tate Allen will check back in and replace J.J. Lane for Fairfield. Inbound to Greiner, right back to Robinson. 2:18 to go first quarter. Left wing to Pope. Up top to Robinson. Right side to Leonard. Leonard up top to Pope again. Back to Leonard, right wing. Yeah, he traveled. He looked like he kind of wanted to step into a pass or a shot and then changed his mind and ended up shuffling the feet. 2:06 to go. Fairfield with the back, trailing 4-3. front court is Allen. His pass deflected, wanted Haynes, and Cale Leonard ends up with a steal. Up ahead to Robinson in the corner. Griner for three. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Tate Allen. Gets it up ahead to McEntee, left side. Gives it up top to Valdez. Joey Valdez, dribbling right. A handoff to Haynes. Haynes over to the left, a handoff to Allen. Allen curls free throw line, backing down, up and under. Shot is no good. Rebound out of bounds off of McEntee, back to Ottumwa. Sub for the Bulldogs here. Tanner Shark, the 6-foot junior, checks in.
And for the Bulldogs, number 14, Tanner
Pitcher who won the game that took Ottumwa to state. And the starting quarterback on the football team, Tanner Shark, now in for the first varsity game of his junior basketball season. He gets it on the left wing. Goes around a Young pick. Lob it on the pick and roll to Mason Young, who lays it in. Beautiful pick and roll from Shark to Young. Mason's got his first point of the year. 6-3 Bulldogs. Into the front court is Haynes. Gets it up top, stolen away. Griner's got it. He's behind everybody, and he'll lay it in. Adam Griner's second bucket off his second steal. 8-3 Dogs with a minute to go in the quarter. Tate Allen left wing. Into the post for Higgins. Kick it back up to McEntee. McEntee hands off to Valdez. Up top for Allen. Allen fakes a handoff to Valdez, now dribbles right and hands it off to Higgins. Higgins backing down in the lane, kicks it out to Valdez. Left side for McEntee. McEntee dribbles in, had it poked away, loose ball. It's picked up by Shark. Shark into the front court. They're 5-on-4. Griner got around a man, lay it up, no. Got his own rebound, put back good. 6 for Griner, 10-3 Bulldogs. Allen across the timeline. Fairfield may try to hold for one here. Stop the bleeding a bit. It's a 6-0 run for Ottumwa. Around to pick is Valdez. Throws it right side for Allen. 10 seconds. Allen tries a three. No good. Rebound to Leonard. Bulldogs can get another bucket if they hurry. 5 seconds. Shark across the timeline. Hands it to Robinson. Robinson in the lane. Runner. Nobody's fouled, and Armani Robinson will shoot two with 0.4 of a second to go in the quarter. Bulldogs getting aggressive. See who the foul is on here. Second foul on Joey Valdez off the bench. Robinson last year 69% from the free throw line, and he hits the first. His third point. All Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrenner, your local Allstate Insurance agent, offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. One more free throw for Armani Robinson. Puts it up. He got them both. 12-3 Bulldogs. Inbound, and the shot blocked at the buzzer by Pope. 12-3, we're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Godfrey's Ale House is Ottumwa's premier sports bar and restaurant with something for everyone. Whether you're wanting to have dinner with the family or meet up with friends to have some drinks while watching the game on the TVs, Godfrey's is the place to be. You can even kick back and unwind on their patio with a few drinks after a day at work. Godfrey's stands out for their inviting atmosphere, delicious food, and friendly service. Experience it for yourself at Godfrey's Ale House across from North Hy-Vee in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Fairfield with the ball. Ottumwa leading 12-3 in our boys game. Tate Allen with it high on the right side, guarded by Rasha Pope. Pope blocked the half-court shot at the buzzer to end the first quarter. Ball goes inside to Wheaton. Big collision in the lane, no call. Boy, they're letting Max Wheaton just shove people around in there. He lays it in for his first bucket, and it's 12-5. That's the second time he's knocked Mason Young to the ground, and they haven't called anything. Griner up top. Thought about a drive, passed it up. Fairfield's gone man-to-man here. Griner around to pick, drives it in, lay it up and in from the left side. Adam Griner asserting himself in this first half. He's got 8 points, 14-5 Bulldogs. Left side, Tate Allen for Fairfield. Now goes between the circles. Goes back left for J.J. Lane. Lane driving on Robinson, cut off baseline, but boy, they're calling it another ticky-tack foul on a Bulldog, this time on Robinson, his first, team foul number 2. Now, they've only called 2 fouls on Ottumwa, but they've both been so little contact that I'm like, you're letting heavy contact go elsewhere and you're calling those. Wheaton trying to drive on Young again, spin move, laid it in, and he was fouled. Max Wheaton averaging 16 a game through the first 2, and now he's got 2 buckets here in the second quarter. Fouls on Adam Griner, only his first, team foul number 3. Now Wheaton at the line, 5 of 8. And he's got a chance at a 3-point play here. Fairfield already has more points in this quarter than they had the entire first quarter. The free throw is good. And it's 14-8. Now Fairfield will set up that press again. Haven't really been able to use because they hadn't been making any shots. Shark back to Robinson in the center, left side for Young. Back to Robinson, across the timeline right side to Shark. Skip it left wing for Young. Back to Robinson. Ottumwa sets up against his zone defense. Ball goes right side for Tanner, into the high post. Griner spins down the lane. Floater, couldn't get the roll. Rebound, run down by Mason Young outside the lane. Drives back in, fed it to a cutting Pope. Reverse layup, no. Rebound to Haynes. Up ahead to Allen left side. Tate Allen guarded by Shark. Into the post for Wheaton. Double team comes and goes. Wheaton pivots, up and under. Awkward layup, but he got it to go. And someone may want to think about double teaming Wheaton. 14-10 as Fairfield's back within 4, and Wheaton's starting to heat up. He's got all 7 points in this quarter. And now Pope turns it over at midcourt. Lane, hesitation, drives in, threw it wildly up, no good. Wheaton got the rebound, threw it out to Allen. Up top for Haynes, over to McEntee. McEntee drives, and his pass knocked away, stolen by Shark. Up ahead to Robinson, Dogs want to run. Finds Pope, drives left side all the way in, fouled, and Rasha Pope will shoot 2.
First foul on Max Wheaton.
If they got Wheaton, that'll be his first. And indeed, that is on the big man, Max Wheaton, team foul number 4. Rasha Pope, 5'11" sophomore. Left-handed shooter, first one is good. First varsity point for Rasha Pope. 6:01 to go, second quarter. Again, all Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrenner, your local Allstate Insurance agent. Second free throw, back iron. Mason Young fighting for the rebound, saved it. Pope has it. Shot fake, kick it out. Shark for 3. Count it. Tanner Shark with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. And now officials stopping play, and they want to talk to Rasha Pope and Max Wheaton, and apparently they're being told to knock off whatever they were doing. But Tanner Shark with a 3. He was 0 for 3 from three-point range last year, but now he's got his first varsity points. Played a little on the varsity level last year, didn't score, but now he's on the board. And now Pope with a steal. Drives in against Lane, left-handed layup, no. The tip, no, and Pope tried to control it, but Robinson was also touching it, and Robinson, who tried to save it, was out of bounds. Adam Griner there showing some leadership. He goes over to Pope and tells him he doesn't have to try a circus shot every time. It was a great steal by Pope, but then he got himself a little out of control going to the bucket. Still 18-10 Ottumwa, 5:40 to go second quarter. You can already see Adam Griner's really settled into a role here, not just as a leading scorer, but a leader on this basketball team. Allen guarded by Pope. Dribbles right, kicks it in the corner for Wheaton. Wheaton trying to drive on Young. Double teamed underneath, has to kick it out. Allen will take a right wing 3 and hit it. Tate Allen's first bucket of the game is a 3, and it's 18-13. Ottumwa has to double team Wheaton at times, but Allen made him pay for it that time. Doesn't really change what Ottumwa's going to do. Now Griner trying to drive in, off the glass, couldn't get that one to go. A lot of contact in there, no foul. And Wheaton the rebound. He brings it back the other way himself. Driving, wait, yeah, they're finally going to call it. Wheaton, the third time he's used his forearm to shove off Mason Young, and that time Young didn't get knocked down, but he did get shoved back 3 paces, and they finally called it. And that's a second one on Wheaton. And the Bulldog student section with a chant of "you can't do that." Inbound to Griner. Gives it back to Robinson. Fairfield looking to trap again. Robinson picked up the dribble and threw it away. Saved by Cicchini. They go right baseline. Wheaton's jumper is good. And a timeout for Ottumwa. Their lead down to 3, 18-15, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
After the Ottumwa timeout, their first of the game, Bulldogs will inbound. Into Griner again. Fairfield set up that press. They forced Ottumwa into a mistake last time. Pope with it in the center. Across the timeline to Robinson. Well, they're letting Fairfield get so physical out there. Ball goes right side to Tanner Shark against his own. Back to Robinson on the left. Robinson will bring it between the circles. Now bounce it right side for Pope. Pope into the high post for Young. Skip it left wing Robinson. Up top, stolen away by Allen. Allen has to slow up on the wing. Now looking to drive baseline. Robinson cut him off nicely. Back up top to McEntee. Back in the corner to Allen on the right side. Dribbles to the wing. Robinson all over him. Up top, J.J. Lane. Left side, Cicchini. Back up top for Lane. Lane throws it high on the right side to Tate Allen. Allen down to the baseline for Wheaton, who's had a big second quarter. Underneath to Cicchini, passed across to McAfee, blocked from behind by Pope, out of bounds. Rasha Pope from behind, the clean block. 3:48 on the clock, second quarter. Kale Leonard back in for OHS, giving Armani Robinson a rest. Cicchini inbounding from the corner, and a high lob caught by Wheaton up high on the right. Guarded by Young. Throw it up top for J.J. Lane. Lane guarded by Pope. They go right side from McEntee. Underneath to Cicchini. Shark reaching in, nearly stole to get it back up top. Now to Allen. Long three, left wing, left it short. Rebound, volleyballed around, and Griner's got it. Now Ottumwa back the other way, trying to add to a three-point lead. Griner driving left side, finds Shark in the corner. Baseline drive, pull-up jumper. Good! From 6 feet, Tanner Shark has 5 points. 20-15 Dogs. Left side, Tate Allen in the front court. Doesn't use the Wheaton pick, drives baseline, got fouled on the floor by Kale Leonard. Well, anytime someone gets a step on a Ottumwa defender and there's any contact from the side, they're calling it. First one on Kale, team foul number 4 on Ottumwa. Ryan Higgins is back in for the Trojans. Inbound left corner for Lane, Pope right on it. Ball goes up top for Tate Allen. Allen over to the right. Guarded by Leonard. Now left side for Lane. Lane down low for Wheaton. Trying to back down on Young. Hook shot in the lane, got it to go. Ottumwa's going to have to double team him, I would think. They've done it once or twice, but every time he's been one-on-one this quarter, he's scored. He's got 11 of the 17 Fairfield points. Pass across the timeline to Shark. Right side to Griner, drives in. And they call the charge as Cicchini steps in. Second foul on Griner. I'm not sure that contact was head on, but now Griner with 2 fouls will sit, and Alan Cook is back in. 20-17, Fairfield with the ball, 2:32 to go. They need to start the clock here. They finally do. Lane into the front court, drives in the lane, shot no good. It was altered by Cook, and he's got the rebound, and he hands it back to Pope, who's in a crowd but races out of it. And he fires up ahead to Mason Young, who got stripped underneath. Young needed to go up with it right away. He put it on the floor, and he paid for it. Now Wheaton back the other way. Left side for Lane, shot fake, drives baseline, underneath the hoop, fed it to Higgins, laid it in, and the foul. Brian Higgins with a chance to tie the game with a free throw, 2:05 to go. Alan Cook gets the foul, his first, team foul number 6. Higgins 0 for 3 from the line this season. And he left that one short, and the rebound is run down by Cale Leonard in the corner. Triple team, but gets it to Young. Now Ottumwa can run here. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Pope feeds Cook, who lays it in. Nice answer by Ottumwa there. They now lead again by 3, 22-19. Lane into the front court. Top of the key. Left-handed dribble down the lane, kick it baseline for Higgins. Shuffle the feet, got away with it. Kick it out to Wheaton. Shot fake. He drives in the lane, forces his way to the rim and lays it in again. Ottumwa doesn't have an answer for Max Wheaton in this second quarter. The lead cut to 1, 22-21. Wonder if it's too early in the season for Ottumwa to break out a box and one or something on him. Ball goes right side. Leonard got away from his man, but kicks it up top to Cook. Over to Pope. Pope tries a 3. Off the rim, no. Long rebound will go out of bounds untouched. 1:18 to go in the half. Ottumwa's lead is a slim point, 22-21. Evan Haynes returning for Fairfield, replacing Max Wheaton, and Ottumwa says thank you for taking Wheaton out of the game. Fairfield had only 3 points in the first quarter. They have 18 in the second, and 13 of those are by Wheaton, but now he's on the bench. Lane has it, curls down the lane, floater good, and Fairfield leads. That was too easy. 23-22 Trojans, under a minute to go in the half. Pope goes right side for Cook. Down to the corner, and kind of a late whistle there, but they do get the reach-in foul on Fairfield.
Second foul on Hunter Shakini, 6.
Shakini gets his second, team foul number 6. Both teams out with 6 fouls, so another foul for either team puts the other in the bonus. 51.5 to go until halftime. Pope lobs it all the way into the backcourt for Cale Leonard. Leonard against the zone, left side for Shark. Tanner drives in all the way to the bucket, layup good. Tanner Shark, one dribble, and he got to the rim. He's got 7 points, and Ottumwa back in front, 24-23. Haynes between the circles, hands off to Lane. Got to take away that left hand. He got in the lane again, layup good again. Rasha Pope has got to take away the left hand of J.J. Lane. He's been beaten a couple times now. Mason Young across the timeline in the corner, splits defenders, splits 2 more defenders. Try to throw it to the corner, deflected. Leonard rescues it. Out to Shark for 3. Count it. Tanner Shark, another 3-pointer brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. 27-25, 7 seconds left. Lane pulls up for a very long 3, missed it. Long rebound to Shakini. His turnaround, no. The putback, no at the buzzer, and Ottumwa will take a 2-point lead into the half. Ottumwa 27. Fairfield 25. Heck of an entertaining game here in Fairfield tonight. We'll take 3 minutes and begin the Benchwarmers halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Now's the time to get things done better. With unmatched protection and in-cab heating and cooling, you can shrink your to-do list no matter the weather. And with industry-exclusive GPS technology, you'll know where you are and where you need to be, even outside of cell range. So work smarter and play harder with machines as strong and versatile as you are. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, a molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime, and welcome in again to the Benchwarmers Halftime Show. Benchwarmers on Romer Avenue in Ottumwa. Enjoy their delicious soup and salad bar with hot food items, or try the daily lunch special. Don't forget their famous wings with over 20 sauces available. At the half, Ottumwa, the Bulldog boys in their season opener leading Fairfield here on the road 27-25. Tail of 2 quarters. Ottumwa with a late surge in the first quarter to lead 12-3, but then Fairfield outscored Ottumwa 22-15 in a high-powered second quarter. And a couple of times took the lead, but Ottumwa grabbed it back late and held on. They lead by 2 at the half, 27-20 up high. Scoring for Ottumwa, Tanner Shark, 10 points all in the second quarter off the bench. He's pacing Ottumwa right now. Adam Greiner has 8. 4 points for Armani Robinson, 2 for Alan Cook, 2 for Mason Young, 1 point for Rasha Pope. For Fairfield, Max Wheaton, 13 points all in the second quarter. J.J. Lane has 7. Tate Allen has 3, and Ryan Higgins has 2. Not a lot of free throws in the first half. Ottumwa was 3 of 4 from the line. Fairfield 1 of 2. Foul trouble? Well, both teams are looking at their best player dealing with 2 fouls. Ottumwa's Adam Greiner has 2, and Fairfield's Max Wheaton has 2. Joey Valdez and Hunter Cicchini also have 2 fouls apiece for Fairfield, as they picked up 6 fouls spread amongst 3 players in that opening half. So Ottumwa leads it just by 2, 27-25. A lot to build on, a lot to work on for Coach Neil Hartz in the locker room here at the half. Obviously very pleased with the defensive effort in the first half. Very not pleased, I'm sure, with the defense in the first quarter. Not pleased with the defense in the second quarter. And Ottumwa must do a better job of slowing down Max Wheaton, not letting him get the ball on the block and doing what he wants. Whether that means fronting him, double teaming him, whatever they can do. Fairfield has some firepower outside of Wheaton, but right now he is dominating the game inside, or at least he did in the second quarter. Offensively, Ottumwa's done okay, but they've done a little bit better in open court situations than they have in the half-court offense against the Fairfield zone. Greiner's ability to penetrate is a big part of Ottumwa's offense, but in order for him to keep contributing like he did, he had 8 points before going out with foul trouble. He's got 2 fouls. He cannot afford to pick up an early third foul. Needs to be aggressive, but you've got to understand how this game is being officiated. The foul calls are even, but for the most part, Ottumwa's not getting the benefit of the doubt. It took 3 shove-offs of a forearm by Max Wheaton before they finally called one. And when Greiner drove in the lane, got his second foul on what they called a charge, the defender was not in any way squared up with him. Greiner had slipped to the inside. The contact was hip to hip, and the officials still decided to call the charge, which that didn't look like a charge to me, but that just means Adam's got to be careful driving in. But Ottumwa does have the lead at the half, 27-25, with room to improve. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Call or stop in and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. By Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Stop out and see the new and improved look, and they aren't done yet. More upgrades are on the way to Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. And by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider expanding into Wapello County. Please go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to express interest in fiber internet at your home. That'll do it for the Benchwarmers halftime show. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, guys, 2-minute timeout, and come back with the start of the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Go Bulldogs! You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bulldog basketball brought to you by Mike and the team and Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. By Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org. And by Blackhawk Auto Body and Linex of Ottumwa, offering the best in auto body repair, spray and bed liners, and aftermarket truck accessories. Like them on Facebook. Just about ready to start the second half. Ottumwa boys in their season opener, leading a 1-1 Fairfield team, 27-25. The Bulldog warm-up pullovers have hashtag all in on the back, and Ottumwa will need to be all in order to secure win number 1 on the season here on the road. Tanner Shark came off the bench to score 10. Adam Greiner had 8 in the first half. Bulldogs will have their starters out there for the second half. Robinson, Leonard, Greiner, Young, and Cook. Fairfield with Wheaton, Allen, Lane, Haynes, and Higgins, their starting 5 as well. It will be a Ottumwa ball to begin the second half. They move right to left as we look at it here in Fairfield tonight. Armani Robinson across the timeline. Fairfield backs into its zone. Robinson goes right side for Cook, the 6'6" junior. Cook holding it, now gets it back to Robinson. Bounce it right wing for Leonard, nearly stolen. Gets it back to Robinson. Right side kick it left wing, Greiner. Adam a baseline drive, spins, cut off. Skip it left wing for Cook. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no. Long rebound to Haynes. Here come the Trojans looking to tie or take the lead. Skip pass ahead to Higgins. Turnaround off the glass too strong. Leonard tipped the rebound. Young's got it. Up ahead to Greiner. Doesn't have numbers. Slows it down across the timeline. Hands it to Robinson. Each team one and done their first time down. Right side to Cook. High post for Young. Tried to lob it underneath the Griner, stolen, but Griner knocked it away, gets it to Robinson. Euro step, lay it up and in. Armani Robinson off the poke away by Griner. Robinson has 6 points. Ottumwa's up 29-25. 1 minute gone, third quarter. Haynes, left side for Tate Allen. Allen has Higgins trying to set him a pick. He uses it, and he tried to throw a skip pass right wing to Haynes, but he overthrew him out of bounds. Fairfield with a turnover. Hunter Shakini back in for the Trojans. He's playing with 2 fouls. Max Wheaton, their only starter with 2 fouls. None of their other starters picked up a foul. Cook still in the backcourt, gets it across the timeline to Griner, up ahead to Leonard outside the lane, back to Griner on the wing. Down into the corner he goes. Knocked away, stolen by Allen. Allen lobs it up ahead. Lane runs it down like a wide receiver. Lay it up and in. Lane has 9 points, and Ottumwa's lead back down to 2, 29-27. Ottumwa's got to be better with the ball. Robinson across the timeline left side to Cook. Cook drives in, jump stop, gets it back to Leonard. Leonard in the lane, a jump stop up top to Robinson. Right side for Griner. Griner back up top to Robinson. Armani dribbling at the top of the key, backs away. Now goes right side to Griner again. Adam right back to Armani. Right side to Griner again. Shot fake, got his man in the air, baseline drive, cut off. Bounce it left corner for Leonard. Leonard curls in the lane, lay it up, couldn't get it to go. Young, the putback, no. A lot of contact there. Rebound to Wheaton. Up ahead is Lane. Skip pass left corner for Allen. A 3 for the lead. No, but the weak side rebound all Fairfield. Wheaton's got it. Spinning in the lane. And a foul is called, and he'll shoot 2 with 5:38 to go in the third.
Number 24, Mason Young.
They will get Mason Young for his second. First foul of the half on either team. Wheaton at the line 1 for 1. He's got 13 points in the game, leading all scorers right now. First one here is good. And if he hits this one, he'll tie the game. One more free throw for the junior, and he knocks it down. He's got 15 points. We're tied at 29. Inbound to Young. Fairfield again looking for a trap with that soft zone. Allen went for a steal, didn't get it. Now a lob ahead to Griner. Lay it up, no, and no call. And a rebound to Fairfield. Well, Griner can't get any call. Now Lane coast to coast, lays it in, and Fairfield leads. You can't tell me that Griner has yet to be fouled on any of his drives to the rim. You just can't. Now another pass ahead to Griner, driving in. He got bumped again and laid it in. Didn't get the call, but he got the bucket. He's got 10 points, and we're tied at 31. Boy, that time Haynes reached in awkwardly and shouldered him. They didn't bother calling that either. Up top to J.J. Lane. Pull up 3. Back iron, no. And Cook skies for the rebound, gets it to Young. Up ahead to Leonard. Cale Leonard right side. Down to the baseline for Young. Feeds Griner, cutting in the lane. Layup good. Beautiful basketball by Mason Young and Adam Griner. 12 for Griner. Bulldogs back in front, 33-31. J.J. Lane across the timeline. And Cale Leonard got his hand in the passing lane. He didn't deflect the ball, but he distracted Tate Allen. It went off Allen's arm and out of bounds into the Fairfield bench. Tanner Shark back in for Ottumwa, replacing Allen Cook. Inbound to Leonard. Throws it right corner for Young. Young driving on Haynes. Spin move. Tried to feed Leonard in the lane, threw it behind him. Now back the other way is J.J. Lane for Fairfield. Euro step, layup, no. Wanted a foul call. He didn't get it. Robinson, though, was out of bounds as he tried to grab the rebound. Joey Valdez will check in for Fairfield. He replaces Evan Haynes. 30-second timeout. Ottumwa leading by 2. We're back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
after the timeout. Fairfield inbounds to Wheaton, who drives in, lays it in. That's just been too easy for him tonight. And we're tied at 33, 4:10 to go third quarter. Robinson, left side for Griner. Griner skip it right side across the timeline. Mason Young underneath to Shark, knocked away. Fairfield back the other way. Allen pulled up, now takes a three, and front ironed it, no good. Got his own rebound, though. And Armani Robinson tried to reach in to tie it up, and they call him for a foul. Well, the things they call versus the things they don't call in this game are just head scratchers. Second on Robinson, second on the team. Inbounds left wing to Lane. Baseline drive cut off. Now comes in again. Throws it high off the glass. No. Griner with the rebound. Strong against Valdez. Racing into the front court. Pulls up on the wing. Gets it behind him to Shark. Shark kicks it right wing Robinson. Baseline Young. Takes it right in, and he's called for a charge as Cicchini stepped in and drew the charge. Mason Young with his third. Team foul number 3. Boy, the Ottumwa bench and students did not like that call. 3:30 to go in the third quarter, tied at 33. Shark went for the steal, didn't get it. Valdez didn't really press the advantage. Now underneath to Cicchini. Turn around in the lane. No. Wheaton the rebound, though. Stripped on the way back up. They called that foul. Boy, all the stuff they don't call, and then they call that. They got that on Cale Leonard, his second. Team foul number 4. And Wheaton at the line, 2 free throws at 3:20 to go in the third. Wheaton 3 for 3 at the line. First one here, left it short. Still tied at 33. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications. Lisco of Fairfield, but a Bulldog sponsor. Second free throw good, and Fairfield is ahead by 1, 34-33. Inbound to Griner. Back to Robinson. Right side, Young. Back to Robinson. Back to Young across the timeline. Skip it left side, Griner. Back to Robinson between the circles. Right side to Shark. Tanner back up top to Armani. Into the high post for Griner, right back out to Robinson. Right side to Shark again. Almost got to get some movement here. Into the corner, Leonard. Back to the wing, Shark. Skip it left side, Robinson. High post, Mason Young. Tried to throw underneath. Griner was not open, and Young threw that right to Allen. But then Fairfield travels with it, and Ottumwa gets it back.
Evan Haynes in for the Trojans.
Evan Haynes back in for Fairfield, replacing J.J. Lane. Ottumwa's been a little bit out of sync here against this zone. Inbound to Shark right side. Back to Robinson. Ottumwa's done much better in transition than they have in the half court. Baseline Young up top. That got Robinson open for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Weak side rebound, though, to Leonard. Leonard, skip it to Shark. He's got an open look from the 3 right side. Left it short. Rebound to Wheaton. Long pass up ahead. Valdez behind everybody. Catches it. Missed the layup. And Shark took the rebound away from Cicchini. Shark left side. Tried to bounce it on the backdoor to Leonard. Missed it. Allen stole it. Back the other way is Allen. Crossover layup. No, but Wheaton got the rebound, and that'll be too easy. 3-point lead, biggest of the game for Fairfield, 36-33. Ottumwa's got to stop turning the ball over here. 2:05 to go third quarter. Robinson right side for Griner. Gets across the timeline. And back to Robinson in midcourt. Left side for Shark. Shark drives in. Tried to throw a pass. 2 hands deflected it away. Valdez feeding Wheaton. Wheaton drives in. Offensive foul. Robinson stepped in and took the charge. And that's a third on Max Wheaton. That one was fairly obvious. That's the first foul all half they've called on Fairfield. It comes to the 1:50 mark of the third quarter. J.J. Lane and Ryan Higgins return. Allen and Wheaton both sit. Minute 50 to go third quarter. Need to start the clock here. Ottumwa made 3 passes before they started the clock. Robinson across the timeline. And got called for a travel as he hesitated on passing to Griner. Rasha Pope's going to check back in. Pope will take the place of Robinson. J.J. Lane brings it into the front court. Hopefully Pope has learned his lesson about Lane's left hand. Cuts him off there. A hand off to Cicchini. He hands off to Valdez. Valdez crossing over to the elbow. Gets it to Haynes for a 3. Missed it. Rebound, though, to Cicchini. Turn around the lane. Leonard blocked it. and Pope came down with the rebound. Up ahead to Sharp. Tanner. Right side stolen by Lane. Boy, Ottumwa has thrown the ball away so much. Lane lays it in. And then Lane should have been teed up there because he started taunting Pope on his way back down the court. No call. They told Lane to knock that off earlier. Or no, it was Wheaton they told, but still. 38-33, Ottumwa down 5. Griner a shot fake. Drives in the lane, Euro step, lay it up. No call. A lot of contact, and again, no call. And another rebound to Fairfield. Haynes up top. Hand up to Cicchini. Down the lane, stumbles, gets it back to Valdez. 40 seconds to go. Will Fairfield hold for one here? Griner went for a steal, didn't get it. Tried again, didn't get it. Now they get it to Lane on the left. Brings it back to midcourt. Hands off to Cicchini. Cicchini nearly at his pocket pick. Hands off to Higgins. Higgins to Haynes. Fairfield really trying to hold for one here. They've been holding for about 50 seconds. Next year they won't be able to do that when we have a shot clock. Cicchini in the lane. His pass deflected. Pope's got the steal. Gets it ahead to Griner. Adams stumbles but recovers and lays it in. Bulldogs needed that. 38-35, 10 seconds. See if Ottumwa can get a stop here and go into the final quarter down 3. Lane crossover, around a pick, pull up 3, got it. 41-35 as we go to the fourth. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Fairfield gets the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Start of the fourth quarter, Fairfield with the ball and a 6-point lead. They're ahead of your Ottumwa boys team 41-35. Bulldogs must take care of the ball better and defend better here in this fourth quarter. J.J. Lane with it for Fairfield. Tried a 3, and it was blocked by Pope. Lane a little too cocky there. Rebound to Griner. Griner to Shark. Shark drives in. Put it up. They're going to call him for a shuffle of the feet. Shark was able to lay it in, but he did kind of shuffle the puppies there, and that'll be a turnover. .45 and counting. Ottumwa led this game 12-3 after a quarter. Fairfield has scored 38 points in the last 2 quarters. They outscored Ottumwa 16-8 in the third. Lane high post Wheaton. Ottumwa's gone zone. And pass back to Wheaton is knocked away. Shark has a steal. Into the front court, finds Pope in the corner. Back to Shark, who has to rescue it up high. Goes right side to Griner. Fairfield and Ottumwa now both playing zone. Left side it goes to Shark. Up top Robinson, high post Griner. Tries to drive in on Wheaton. Griner got called for a travel there. And he doesn't like it. I can understand why he doesn't like it. He had actually had the ball knocked out of his hands by Wheaton, and the official behind him called a travel. Griner didn't have the basketball at the moment. So here's Lane into the front court. And a timeout for Fairfield. 7:06 to go. Ottumwa down 6, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa
After Fairfield's timeout, they inbound leading Ottumwa 41-35, 7:06 to go. Lane goes right side for Tate Allen. Allen swings it back left to Lane, back to Allen. Ottumwa again in a zone. Back to Lane. Underneath, somehow that got through to Wheaton. He missed the shot. Higgins the rebound, but Ottumwa ties it up on the floor in the air. Will give it back to the Bulldogs. That's the first time all night Max Wheaton has missed from inside. And that was one of the easiest ones he was going to have. See if Ottumwa can take advantage of the break here. Robinson gets it across the timeline right side to Griner. Griner kind of trapped on the sideline, but got it to Robinson. Back to Griner, left open for a three. Need it. Back iron, no. Long rebound to Allen. Up ahead to Lane, who now slows it up, finds Haynes on the right side, down to the corner, Wheaton. Back to Haynes, left side to Lane. Lane picks up his dribble, nearly stumbled, got it to Haynes. Back to Lane between the circles, left side Allen. Back to Lane, right side for Haynes. Skip it left wing for Lane, got him open, faked the three. Now goes baseline, tries a long two, missed it. Weak side rebound to Wheaton though, put back good. 43-35, real danger zone now for Ottumwa, down 8 with under 6 to go. Griner across the timeline. And he got bumped on the sideline by Higgins. Delayed whistle, but they call it. First one on Ryan Higgins, only the second of the half on Fairfield. Robinson will inbound from in front of his own bench, finds Griner in the corner. Griner gets it out on the wing up high to Pope. Pope up top to Shark. Tanner Shark, right wing pass deflected, Griner rescues. Griner takes it in, got stripped by Lane. He's one-on-one with Shark coming down. Now Allen comes in, fed to Allen, missed the layup though, Pope with the rebound. Now the Dogs can run. Rashad Pope, right side, gets it to Mason Young. Young a baseline drive, and he's fouled on the floor by Higgins, who just picked up his second foul in a span of about 30 seconds. Kale Leonard will return for Ottumwa, replacing Tanner Shark. Feels like it's been a while since Ottumwa's gotten a shot off. Pope goes right side to Leonard. Back to the baseline for Pope. Up top for Griner. Griner drives in, had it deflected. Mason Young able to pick it up, and he's fouled trying to lay it in. He'll shoot two. But Fairfield had the steal. Haynes had it, but then Young took it away from him, and Young got himself to the free throw line. Should be the first foul on Evan Haynes.
First foul, team foul.
Team foul number 4. Young at the free throw line. 2 for 4 last season. First one here, too strong. Bulldogs can't afford to miss free throws in this situation. Down 43-35, 5:21 to go. Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent. Second free throw good. 3 points for Mason Young, 43-36. Lead cut to 7. Ball goes left side for Lane. Back to the right side, Allen. Fairfield really spreading it out here. High post for Higgins, to the wing, Haynes. Back up high to Allen on the right. Left side for Lane. Right side for Allen. Fake to 3. Left side to Lane. Into the high post, Higgins. Back to the corner, Wheaton. Shot fake. Drives in. Layup. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound tipped out. Robinson has it. Bulldogs 3-on-2 if they hurry. Robinson, Euro step, lay it up and in. Armani Robinson has 8. Bulldogs within 5. 43-38. 4:38 to go. Right side to Allen. Up top to Lane. Left side to Haynes. Haynes skip it right side to Lane. Underneath to an open Wheaton. And an offensive foul. Mason Young stepped in and drew the charge. And that's the 4th one on Max Wheaton. Team foul number 5. Fairfield doesn't like the call. But now Wheaton's got 4 fouls, and with 4:28 to go, I think they're going to get him out of there for a couple minutes. Hunter Shakini checks back in. Home fans not happy with that call, but Ottumwa with an opportunity here. Pope across the timeline, right side for Leonard, back to the wing, Griner. Griner driving in, jump stop, got to the rim, lay it up. Oh, it wouldn't go, but he drew the foul. Boy, Ottumwa could have used a 3-point play there. But Griner will shoot 2. Off the third foul on Ryan Higgins, those have all been in the fourth quarter. Now 6 fouls on Fairfield, only 4 on Ottumwa. The foul situation's turned around. Griner was 77% from the line a year ago. First one of this season. Got it. He's got 15 points, 43-39. Can make it a one-possession game if he can knock this one down. Second one, good. 2 free throws brought to you by David Wildbrenner with Allstate Insurance. 43-40, Dogs back within 3. They were down by as many as 8. Allen up high on the right. To Lane on the left, back to Allen on the right. They're still at the volleyball line. Back to Lane, back to Allen. High post for Higgins, to the wing Haynes. Lob to Higgins and went through his hands. Young has a steal. 3-on-3, up ahead Griner. Euro step, lay it up, couldn't get the roll. Young comes flying in to get the rebound. Put back good. 1-point game. Ottumwa wants it. They're down a point, 43-42. Timeout Fairfield. 3:47 to go. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Coal Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made-in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Coal Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Coal Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Coal Palace Cafe and Books, 226 West Main, Ottumwa, featuring breakfast all day, plus soups and sandwiches. And don't forget the dessert and pastry options. Follow them on Facebook. Coal Palace Cafe and Books, real, not fast, fresh food made in-house. And by Performance Pipe in Bloomfield, who's now hiring. For career opportunities and to apply, go to cpchem.com. 3:47 to go. Fairfield 43, Ottumwa 42. The Bulldogs are on a 7-0 run. They've cut an 8-point deficit down to 1. Fairfield used its third timeout. They have 2 remaining. Ottumwa has 3 remaining. J.J. Lane will bring it across the timeline. Ottumwa had gone zone, and they're still in a zone here, it looks like. High post for Cicchini. Now a pass deflected. That went off a couple of hands. Who's it belong to? Officials get together here. Ottumwa thinks Fairfield touched it last. Ottumwa ball after the consultation between the 2 officials. I was pretty sure Cicchini had touched it last. Fairfield will set up that soft zone looking to trap. Young left side to the center Robinson. Back to Young. Back to Robinson. Back to Young across the timeline. Someone looking to regain the lead on this possession. Mikhail Leonard had it knocked away. Steal Fairfield. Lane back the other way. Trying to drive. Puts up a floater. No. Mason Young with the rebound. And finally, boy, Cicchini was all over him, hacked him twice, and on the second one, they finally called the foul. That's his 3rd. Team foul number 7. Ottumwa shooting a 1-and-1. It'll be Mason Young, who's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Ottumwa now on the 1-and-1. Needs to hit the first to get the second. More free throws brought to you by David Wildbrenner with Allstate Insurance. First free throw, too strong. Rebound batted and controlled by Cicchini. Boy, that's a tough miss there for Ottumwa. Haynes with it up high on the right. Picked up his dribble, though. Gets it up top to Cicchini. Back to Haynes. Ottumwa really flying around on defense. Now Griner went for the steal, didn't get it. And Allen tripped unintentionally by Rashad Pope. Pope is first, team foul number 6. So the next foul on Ottumwa puts Fairfield in the 1-and-1. Inbounds goes to Allen, back to Cicchini. Trying to pressure him into a mistake. Picked up his dribble way up high, throws it in the corner left side for Allen. He'll try a 3 from there, missed it. Rebound, batted out of bounds. Who touched it last? Ottumwa did. Boy, Ottumwa should have had that rebound. Mikhail Leonard mistimed his jump. And the deflection keeps it with Fairfield, 2:42 to go. Haynes inbounds it right side for Lane. Lane drives in, tried to feed underneath to Higgins, who lost it. Pope's got it. Up ahead to Griner, driving right side. Got around the man, missed the shot. Allen got the rebound on the floor, and Fairfield gets a timeout before Ottumwa can tie him up. 2:30 to go. Fairfield still up 43-42. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
It's time for a game reset. Fairfield 43, Ottumwa 42. Fairfield only has one timeout left. Ottumwa has 3 timeouts remaining. Fairfield has the ball. The timeout they just called did not save them a possession. It saved them the possession arrow. The arrow right now does favor Fairfield. There's 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. But Fairfield used one of its 2 remaining timeouts not to save a possession, but to save the arrow. Not sure that was the best decision. Tate Allen with it high on the left side. J.J. Lane trying to drive, now cut off top of the key. And he threw it away. Griner has it. Ottumwa another chance to take the lead. Feeds Robinson. Layup blocked from behind, but a foul is called, and Robinson's going to the line. And Lane can't believe it. His first. Team foul number 8, but 2 shots coming here for Robinson, who's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. Again, all Ottumwa free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrenner, your local Allstate Insurance agent, offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. First one for the tie with 2:11 to go. And it's good. Robinson with 9. We're tied at 43. Ottumwa's come back from 8 down. Now Armani Robinson can give Ottumwa a 1-point lead. Senior point guard puts it up. Money. 44-43 Bulldogs, a 9-0 run to retake the lead. Now Fairfield. Allen across the timeline. The zone for Ottumwa's really paid dividends here in the 4th quarter. Allen up high on the right to Lane on the left. Bulldog fans chanting D up. Right wing to Haynes. Pass deflected. Griner got his hand on it. Pope picks up the ball. Pope faked the pass, tried to drive in, got stripped from behind. He'll shoot free throws with 1:49 to go. I don't think they got Lane that time. Tate Allen gets his first. Team foul number 9. I do believe they said that was a shooting foul. Yep, a 2-shot foul. It's team foul number 9, but Rashad Pope was shooting, so he gets 2 free throws here. He's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. And that means Ottumwa essentially is in the double bonus the rest of the way. First one, too strong. Man, Ottumwa, that's 3 4th quarter misses. Joey Valdez is back in for Fairfield, replacing Evan Haynes. I got to think Valdez, he's either in for his ability to handle the ball better or his ability to shoot. Second free throw by Pope rims out, no good. A missed opportunity there, and the rebound to Tate Allen. Well, if Ottumwa doesn't win this game, we're going to look at these missed free throws as a big reason why. Allen near midcourt, left side to Valdez. Valdez picked up his dribble, goes high post to Cicchini. In the corner, Wheaton for a 3 in the lead. Too strong. Mason Young, a strong rebound all the way out near the free throw line. Now Griner across the timeline. Ottumwa leading by 1 with 1:20 to go. Timeout Ottumwa. It'll be a full timeout, so we're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Good to have you with us. Boy, what a game I'm getting from the boys team tonight for my 10th anniversary of calling Ottumwa games. Bulldogs 44, Fairfield 43. Ottumwa has the ball, minute 20 to go. Bulldogs have 2 timeouts left, Fairfield 1. Possession arrow favors Fairfield. Ottumwa, the next Fairfield foul puts Ottumwa in the double bonus. The Bulldogs have only committed 5 fouls, so it'll take 2 more to get Fairfield into the 1-and-1. Inbound to Pope, who gives it right back to Robinson. Probably too much time left to try to hold here, even with the lead. Mason Young, under some pressure, goes underneath for Griner, catches outside the lane. Now drives back in, puts it up off the glass, and good. Adam Griner made him fall asleep and then laid it in. He's got 18 points. Ottumwa leads by 3, 46-43, an 11-0 run. Now Pope pokes it away. 2-on-1 the other way. Pope takes it himself, lay it up, counted in the foul! And a chance for a 3-point play. Rashad Pope made him think he was going to pass it to Griner and then finished it himself and drew the contact. Tate Allen with his second. It's team foul number 10.
At the line, Rashad Pope.
It should be 48-43. The bucket was good. The free throw was good. 3-point play. It should be 49-43. Because Griner gave Ottumwa a 3-point lead a minute ago. It should be 49-43. Ottumwa should be up 6. Scoreboard's only got us up 4. Allen down underneath for Higgins. Up top to Haynes. Shot fake. Fed underneath Higgins. Knocked away. Stolen again. Robinson up ahead to Pope. Behind everybody. Layup. No. Rebound goes out of bounds. 26.7 to go. It goes back to Fairfield. It should be 49, and hopefully that's what Coach Hart just said to the official. Now they correct it. 49-43. 6-point lead for Ottumwa. Now Lane racing into the front court. Time against the Trojans here. Fed underneath. Knocked away again. Lane got it back. Now he fed it to Wheaton. Wheaton fouled. If that's on Young, it should be on Leonard underneath. It shouldn't be on. It is. Mason Young got enough of that up top to prevent the bucket from counting. Cale Leonard gets his third, team foul number 7. Number 6. Wheaton at the line shooting 2. 16.9 to go, first one good. Max Wheaton's had a huge night. He's 5 for 6 from the line. Miles McEntee is checked back in for Fairfield. And now I think Fairfield called a timeout. 16.9 to go. That is Fairfield, their final timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Fairfield, who called its final timeout, they have taken 2 points back off the board for Ottumwa. It says 47-44. Pope scored the basket and got the foul. It was, okay, Ottumwa was down 43-35. They got ahead 44-43. Griner's bucket made it 46-43. And then Pope's bucket made it 48-43. Then the free throw made it 49. It should be 49-44 right now after Wheaton hit the first free throw before the timeout. It should be 49-44. The fact that they put it back at 47 during this timeout makes no sense to me. And they're going over the official scorebooks here. I know nobody cares what my scorebook says, but just adding it up in my book, I've got that last bucket by Griner. That made it 46-43. And then Pope on the steal and bucket The and one should have made it 48-43. They never put that 2 points on the board initially. Pope made the free throw. It should have made it 49. Now they put 49 on the board. That is the correct score. The whole problem was when Pope got the and one, they didn't credit the bucket initially, but now we got to figure it out. That's a big difference. 16.9 seconds to go. It's a 5-point game, not a 3-point game. Max Wheaton trying to make it a 4-point game. His free throw short, but Higgins the rebound, put back good. Boy, that was a worst case scenario for Ottumwa. Now it's a 3-point game, 49-46. Griner fouled by Higgins, who just got his fourth. Still, if Ottumwa hits its free throws, they should be okay. There's only 8.8 seconds to go. I tell you what, you go back over the last few years or so, especially the last meeting 2 years ago, that Fairfield team was struggling all year, and Ottumwa ended up being pretty good, but they played a close game here. Now they're playing another one. Griner at the line, 2 for 2 on the night. First one, no good. Well, he's got to have the second one now, because Fairfield could tie with a 3 as we speak. But if Griner hits a second, it's a 4-point game. And then the time is really in Ottumwa's favor, but he's got to hit it. Free throw, no good. But Mason Young, the rebound, put back good, that'll do it. Mason Young with the play of the game, 51-46, 2 seconds, 1 second. Shot at the buzzer, doesn't go, and Ottumwa wins at 51-46, and it's Mason Young with the offensive rebound off the missed free throw that puts the game away for Ottumwa. Well, some of the Fairfield players tried to leave without shaking hands, but now cooler heads prevail, and we will have a handshake line. And I hate to say it, and this is nothing against either Ottumwa or Fairfield players, but I'm watching this line closely because there have been a couple instances in Iowa high school basketball this year where fights and punches have broken out in post-game handshake lines, but everything is cool here, thankfully. Boy, oh boy, Ottumwa wins a barn burner, 51-46 over Fairfield. They were down 43-35. They went on a 14-0 run to take a 6-point lead. Fairfield got it back within 3, but then after Adam Griner missed 2 free throws, Mason Young, the offensive rebound and putback to seal it at 51-46. We'll take 3 minutes to get you the final totals and catch our breath on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
At Line X of Ottumwa, we know your truck is much more than a vehicle to you. Whether you use it for work or play, a Line X spray-applied bedliner is ready for the long haul. Line X provides unmatched protection with a nationwide lifetime warranty. Want more for your truck? Line X carries accessories from WeatherTech, Bach Industry, Truxedo, Truck Gear, Lux, and Luverne Truck Accessories. The right parts and accessories to make your truck your truck. Everything is possible at Line X of Ottumwa.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back one final time tonight to Fairfield, where your Ottumwa boys basketball team rallies from 8 down in the fourth quarter to knock off Fairfield 51-46. A 14-0 run after Ottumwa got down 43-35. And then the Bulldogs hung on. They missed some free throws down the stretch, but a huge putback by Mason Young ended any hopes of a Fairfield comeback, as the Bulldogs improved to 1-0 and send Fairfield to 1-2. Scoring for Ottumwa, Adam Griner led OHS tonight with 18 points. Tanner Shark had 10, Armani Robinson had 10, Mason Young had 7, 4 for Rashad Pope, and 2 points for Alan Cook. For Fairfield, they were led by Max Wheaton, who had 23 points. J.J. Lane had 16, but they didn't have a lot of help. Ryan Higgins had 4, Tate Allen had 3, and that was all for the Trojans. Free throw shooting, Ottumwa knows they got to improve. They were 9 of 16, including 6 of 12 in the fourth quarter. Fairfield was 5 of 8 from the line, and all of those were by Wheaton. So Ottumwa finally got their season opener under their belt. They're 1-0, and the Bulldogs will hope to improve on that Friday night. We're at home Friday night, first conference matchups of the season. Your Bulldog girls and boys taking on Des Moines East. That'll be Friday night, girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. You'll catch all the action right here on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, or on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com and the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Petrita Orthodontics, Sonic Drive-In, William Penn University, Family First Chiropractic, Warehouse Barbecue, Community First Credit Union, Reflection Studio, Schroeder Graphics, Godfrey's Ale House, Ottumwa Job Corps Center, Slayton Polaris, Champion Bull, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Mercy One Ottumwa, Blackhawk Auto Body, Cold Palace Cafe and Books, Lisco, and Performance Pipe in Bloomfield. Thanks to Canteen Lunch in the Alley for sponsoring every quarter of Bulldog basketball this season. David Wildbrenner with Allstate Insurance for sponsoring all the Bulldog free throws. Bench Warmers for sponsoring the halftime show. And Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance for sponsoring the Bulldog three-pointers. A big thank you to Bulldog head coaches Joe Vandenberg and Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Friday night when the Bulldogs play host to Des Moines East. Until then, good night, everybody.